Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Chris Star, the Food Queen, and this is my mom,
Lena, the Long Nail Queen.
All right, y'all, so tonight we're having sloppy joes. She made these delicious looking sloppy joes, y'all. Look at this. This looks so delicious, y'all. I cannot wait. So good. Can't go wrong with that. And of course, These are like the, what are these called, Mom? The spicy?
Spicy Doritos. Sweet and spicy?
Sweet and spicy Doritos.
Doritos.
Really good. These are her favorite.
Those are my favorite.
And then tell me what you got.
And I have the cheddar cheese Ruffles chips, which is really good with the sloppy joes.
Mm-hmm. So y'all, let's get into it because I am starving as usual.
I am hungry.
Let's do that.
Let's look. Okay, so picking up mine is going to be a little difficult with my nails, so I have to have assistance with my fork because I don't like food on my nails, you know. So I have to use a fork to pick mine up because of the length of my nails. So I'm going to lift it up with the fork.
Mmm, it's so good.
Let's see. Oh, with these nails. Let's see.
See how she grabs them, y'all? It's really easy for her. This is sloppy joes. All right, y'all. Topic time. We have a question. That's what I do on my channel. So, mother.
Yes.
A woman has an affair with her ex-husband, with the woman that he cheated on her with. That's why they're divorced. Is she justified being the side chick in that situation? So many people look down on women that, you know, are with married men. Is the ex-wife justified sleeping with her ex-husband, who is only her ex-husband because his new wife is the one who was the original side chick and knew about their relationship, but for whatever reason they hooked up, and she don't feel bad about it because she feels like, hey, you know, you did it to me when I was married to him, so I'm gonna do it to you. Is she justified? Y'all in the comments, you know what I want y'all to do. Leave a comment, tell me what your thoughts are on this. Is a woman or a man, whatever situation you want to go with, really, mother? God, I mean, we are long. Really? Yeah. I don't think it matters. You know, it happens, right? Not you know. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah,
I'm not more careful than that, y'all, okay?
Yeah, she's usually really careful. I don't think that's ever happened before.
Yeah. I'm nervous.
So, she's, maybe she is, I don't know. So, what was I saying? So, yeah, y'all, leave a comment. Like, let me know, what, is she justified? Why and why not? So, what is your answer? What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't get back with my ex-husband. Once an ex, always an ex. We could be friends, but we could never have a relationship again.
But in this case, let's say we're talking about somebody else's situation, not you. I mean, you just want to put that in there, right? Okay,
Yeah, well,
I see what you're saying. But let's stick with the topic. So, do you think she is justified for doing that, or is it still wrong?
I just think it's wrong. You know what I mean? Just, you know, tit for tat, whatever they call it. That's playing games to me. I wouldn't want to participate in that. If he made the decision to leave me to be with her, then he needs to be gone. And be with her. You know, I'd be gone and do my own thing. Find me somebody that would appreciate me. But I would not participate in game playing. Too old for that. And that's my answer.
I get that. So, me personally, it's still wrong. It's definitely still wrong. However, I can understand why she would feel justified because it was with the woman that was with her man when they were married. And that other woman, who is now the wife, that was the first side chick, I don't think she has much. I don't think she has the right to really be mad. When you think about it, it's wrong both ways. It's still wrong, period. But my point is, I don't think that she can get mad at that because didn't you just do that to her when she was married to him? So how could you truly, if you found out about it, how could you truly be mad about that, like complain about that? Now you know how it feels. These are real situations that can happen. Like I'm sure has happened.
Happens every day.
You know, or just being a side chick. I mean, that's nothing to praise, but it is kind of an odd situation in a way. I guess it's kind of like, I mean, the odds of the fact that it's with the woman he happens to marry the side chick, which is so rare, and then you decide to hook up with him. You know, being in the same situation the side chick was when he was married to you. So I see both sides to it. I can see why she would feel justified. But also, the other woman that was the first one has no right to complain because of who the side chick is.
More than likely, if he did that with his ex-wife, he more likely going to do it with you when he finds somebody that he likes. You know, so you reap what you sow.
Right.
So as far as I'm concerned, the side chick has no rights. She has nothing to say. She can't complain about anything. Just be quiet. That's her job.
But I think in this situation, I think the ex-wife is intentionally doing this and not feeling bad about it because the new wife did that to her when she was married to him. I don't think she's complaining about anything. I don't think she cares.
I'm going to pick up this other burger. Y'all go right here. I need help with picking up my burger. I guess they pick mine up like that. You know, Sloppy Joe's are a little bit more salty and softer and sloppier. So you see, it's already cold. Not like a regular hamburger. But I make good slappers. Look at that. See, that's all the meat falling out. So in order for me to get that and enjoy that,
I don't think I'm gonna eat a second one. I'm definitely working this out this week. Working out like hardcore this week. Get this out. Did you have a question for them?
oh, I have a question. Phil Perry, a lot of you may know who that is. He's a singer, great singer. He put out a song back in 1994. And it says, love loves nobody. Love don't love nobody? Yeah, love don't love nobody. What does that mean? I mean, how do you explain about love loves nobody? Love don't love nobody. I don't understand that statement. Can you make some sense out of that? The song basically talks about love don't love nobody. Love don't love nobody. Make that make sense. I don't know what that means.
Leave a comment, y'all, what y'all think. I feel like I know, but I can't like put it in words. I feel like I almost know, and it's like it kind of don't make sense. It definitely means something. Love don't love nobody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, so what is that statement?
Like maybe love itself can't love anyone unless two people just happen to have that type of connection. Like love only exists because of two people.
Love don't love nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Love can't love a person unless two people come together to feel that love. Because love is a feeling.
What does that mean?
Love is a feeling, but it's also an action too. I just think that love don't love nobody. I don't know, y'all. I could be wrong.
Love don't love nobody.
I'm trying to give some type of explanation than nothing. I mean, I think love itself can't love anybody unless two people. It can't be love if two people don't have that special connection.
Well, if you put in a comment what it means to you, maybe it'll make sense to me, but I still don't, and I've been trying to get the answer to that for a long time, and it's the answers that I've been hearing.
But y'all,
It just doesn't answer. Well, I'll get back into this so I can go. I wish I could pick it up like normal people, but my nails won't allow me to do that. So I have to have assistance. So I'm using a fork. And this is how I do it.
That is true, actually. She mainly can do a lot of things with her nails. A lot of things. And there's some things, like she said, she may need a little assistance, like using a fork, but it works for her, you know. And you may be wondering why, right? Why are her nails long? Let me tell you my opinion, and Mama, you correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like her nails are long because it's an art to her. It makes her unique and different, and she's a nail tech, so she's into creating beautiful nails, which is another form of art. And she just, if you don't bite your nails and you take care of them, they will get long like that. So you just have to have the patience and the desire to want to do it, and she just wanted to be different, and it works for her. And she learned how to function with them over the years. So is that it?
Because, yeah, I mean, you know, basically, I'm a brand ambassador over at Extreme Nails magazine. Business partner is Jonathan Fields. Look us up on Facebook, TikTok. Jonathan Fields, Extreme Nails. And I get the questions all the time. But as far as Extreme Nails, what the magazine is all about, the women out there that have extremely long nails, it's all about dare to be different. And I dare to be different because I am different. This is not for everybody. Most people I talk to like them. A lot of people don't like them. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. But this is an expression of me. I've had them for years. They've been growing for over 40 years. And I've learned how to use them. Now, that incident over there knocking off her shoes, that was just, I was like nervous, but that doesn't happen. My nails are not in people's foot. Most of the time, my nails are not up. They're in my lap. I just use one hand. But I want y'all to see the length of them and see how I operate with them. And I'm a very good cook. I was on Auntie Fee show, the lady that had a cooking show. Her name was Auntie Fee. And she invited me on one of her shows. She's appeared on Steve Harvey. And she wanted people to see how I cook with nails this long. So then the video went viral. And you can look it up. Search for Auntie Fee cooking with Lena Cole. And you'll see the video. And I cooked in her wonderful kitchen. She's appeared on Steve Harvey. And it's just a beautiful kitchen countertop that she prepares all her food. And she has a cooking show. And she allowed me to use her kitchen and cook and fry chicken. So it was a very good video. Check it out. But these sloppy joes are really, really good.
Yeah, so she's been on Howard Stern, y'all, Sally Jesse Raphael, Geraldo. Like you said, she's a part of that magazine. You can look her up, y'all. Her name is Lena Cole. Look her up on the internet. You'll find her. And yeah, she's amazing. Her nails, she does nails also on the side. And it's called Lena's Creative Nails. Like Lena Horne, Lena's Creative Nails. I have it up here, wherever I have it at. But yeah, you know, it's very few people can have nails long like this, and very few people that we know that have friends that have nails that are just as long or longer, or a little bit shorter, whatever. But she can do what a lot of people do, you know, every day. She can drive, she can cook. They're out the way. They're not they're not handicapped for her.
I can do just about anything. Now what's difficult, as you can see, is trying to pick up a sloppy Joe. Now regular hamburger, I can just go for it. But because it's, you know, it's sloppy, and I don't like to have food falling all over my nails, in situations like that, I either eat sloppy Joes the way I've showed you, or I just go ahead and cut it. Which I'm going to do right now. Now that is pretty messy. And then I kind of eat it like that. So it's not how people normally eat sloppy joes, but in my situation, I have to consider my nails as a factor. Why I have to eat different than for most people.
And
but the food still tastes the same.
A lot of people ask, like, how does she, you know, I'm not going to say it, but do number one. You know what I mean, y'all? Number one and all the, you know, the stuff that comes along with it. Like you do. They're not in the way. You have to understand, she's not using her nails. She's using her fingers and her hand. And she's grabbing, it's just anything like a drink. She grabs it like this, or just, you know, anything. I don't know, I think she probably could do that. Anything that you need to grab with your hands, she's just grabbing it, and the nails are out the way.
As you can
The
see.
nails, yeah, they're that way. So
Even
when
when-
she's doing her thing, yeah.
Even when I'm holding tissue paper, the same way. I'm holding tissue. Where are my nails? They're not even nowhere near.
Like the
Just
way
the
she's
tissue,
holding
just
that
the way I
right
hold it,
there.
The way I hold my paper.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then when she washes her hands very thoroughly. She
And
gets
my
the
nails.
nails and
Mhm.
everything. But for I guess it's just natural for people to assume that her nails are dirty because they're long and how do you function with them? Why they look a certain way? That's assumptions because it's not usual. It's not something you normally see. So I can understand why people would think that, but it's good for us to let people know that that's not the situation. That's not the case. So
No.
not at all. People can think that all they want.
Yeah.
And actually, my nails would get more dirtier than hers because when you think about it, anything short is
It's
easy
chapped.
for things like I have to right now I have to get things underneath my nails. So actually, me having nails like this or shorter would actually be more unclean if I didn't take care of it like I'm doing right now, than her having long nails because
Nothing
when you
can
look under her
shine.
nails, there's nothing that can get under there because it's so long. You know what I mean? So it's but people assume that, because it just looks like it could get into things. And I know she, knocked over the chips and everything like that, I mean, I'm going to say that it did happen. I mean, honestly, it's never happened before. I mean, it just first time it happened. For one, because I'm sitting really close to
Very
her.
close.
For one.
I usually don't sit on top
Usually
of
we
anybody,
don't
I mean.
sit up on each other. So a lot of times that's not even happening. But anything that's long, eventually it may get into something if something is close enough to it. But for the most part, she's very
Very mindful about that. Well, I always know where my nails are at all times when I'm around food. To it, as you can see, if I was serving something right here, I can go in like this, but I always make sure that my nails are in the up position, and I go for the food like this. So there's no chance for my nails. And if I went in there trying to get it like this, then yeah, I can see that. But over the years, I've learned how to, to serve myself and make sure my nails don't get into food, especially in a restaurant when I'm around people. Even at home when I'm by myself, I don't like my nails getting food on them. So I just go for the food and I just hold my nails in the up position, and that's how I serve myself like this, so my nails are out of the way. That's how I do it.
But yeah, y'all, so we're going to wrap it up because
Yes.
I am full and I know you're still eating, Mama, because
I
they
do.
are it's absolutely delicious. I'm thinking about doing a video that is strictly questions that people normally ask her about how she functions with her nails. And we'll do like a whole video about that because I'd be very interested to answer a lot of y'all's questions. And feel free to comment anything, y'all. I welcome negative and positive comments because at the end of the day, this is a public forum and I want people to express themselves and have opinions. We're not going to take anything personal. I'm not saying that we don't have feelings. I'm sure there will be things you don't want to see or hear, but you know what? We have tough skin. We're going to be okay. But I want you to feel free to ask whatever you want to ask about her nails. Try to be appropriate if you can, right? But still feel comfortable to do that. Right here, here's my social information. So as you see, I have other platforms where I do a lot of different mukbangs. TikTok is more, and I probably said this in other videos, but TikTok is more of fast food, like really quick fast food videos that are really fun. I've been like really good at that for about a month now, so I focus more on that, and I do that like twice a day. I load. And then Crystal Wilson, I do like stories of the food mukbangs on Facebook that you'll see under Crystal Wilson. So you see that up there as well. It's probably still there. So yeah, sorry, she'll have to say her social again. Also, this is my mom's information. She has Instagram, she has Facebook, as you can see how to spell it, so you don't have to spell it out to them anymore. But it's right there, y'all. So please, follow us, subscribe to our other channels. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, y'all, if y'all want to see more videos of her and her nails and how she functions with them. If you want to hear more topics, I'm going to always have really interesting topics. I'm a conversationalist. How do you say conversationalist?
Yes.
Am I saying that right?
Conversationalist.
Right. I love having conversation. I love people to converse and to just, think outside the box a little bit. So I'm always going to have topics to talk about. And she'll come in with some topics like she did today as well. So yeah, y'all, thank you for, joining us, eating this delicious food. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.